Hey everyone, hope you're doing well today. Today we have another problem that we're going to go ahead and solve. This time it is on the palindrome. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. So what is a palindrome? Basically, it is a pattern in it. Lots of string questions and sub-problem. Now, you may be wondering what a sub-problem is. Well, a sub-problem is you'll find in lots of interview questions. It's basically a problem to solve like another way to solve that main problem. So say you have like a question and it's like given a string, find the length of the longest substring without repeating characters. So in the main problem, you would have find the length of the longest unique substring, because that's what we're trying to figure out. But the subproblem, which we'd want to solve sort of before, is pattern matching the unique substring. So if you add up, find if it's unique and longest unique substring, you'll get the answer. So there is a couple palindrome techniques that we can go over. There's number one, which is starting from the ends and then moving in. So let's go ahead and look at one of these examples that we have here. So say if we had a pointer on A, a pointer on A, and then you move in from that, so B and C. So that's one. Another would be starting from the center and move out. So say we start from the center, B and C. So B, move out to A, C, move out to A. So yeah, that is two of the palindrome techniques. We can go ahead and get into the third, which is creating a flipped version of the string and moving pointers by comparing. So say you have A, B, C, A. So we are going to flip it, so it would be A, C, B, A, and then starting from that A that we have in the flipped version and going to the right. So yeah, that was pretty much a couple of the palindrome examples that I was planning to go over with you guys. We can go ahead and get into the problem now. So here's our problem. Given a string S, return true if the S can be a palindrome after deleting at most one character from it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. Basically, what we're trying to do is return true if the S can be palindrome. And it's after deleting at most one character. So we're going to want to go through the entire string, figure out if there is one character that is not the same as the next to it. And then if we delete that, can it still be a palindrome? All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and give start value is 0. And we'll go ahead and give end equal to S length and subtract that by 1. So we're going to have the left and the right variable. All right. We're going to go ahead and get into a while loop, and with this while loop we want to determine if the palindrome is valid. So we'll do while start is less than end. Let's go ahead and do trying to figure out if it's equal, if S start is not equal S end, we're going to want to return here, we're basically just returning everything. We're going to add 1. Alright, now we can go ahead and do an OR. So, OR valid sub palindrome s start, basically doing it on the other side, but this time subtracting by 1. Alright, great. So we can go ahead and do a start, iterate, and an end. We're going to go ahead and return true if this is true. Alright, so now what we're going to want to do is basically figure out like if we can do our check and go over the value. So let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and do another statement. Valid sub. We're just going to copy up here. Alright, but instead of just s, we're going to have start and end in here. Alright, let's go ahead and do that while loop. While start is less than end. So like we did above. So if the s in start is not equal to s and end, then we're going to want to return false. Scroll down a little. So let's go ahead and give the start iterate and the end also. And this is basically, if we get true for either, it will return true. If false for both, the whole statement is false. And let's go ahead and return true if that is true. Let's go ahead and run our code, see if you missed anything. Looks like it was accepted. I'm going to go ahead and submit. And hey guys, went ahead and fixed up what I found wrong, which was I had start instead of end. But yeah, here we are. We have a runtime of 84%, memory usage of 60%. And this is just leak code, but we know that our time is O of n, and that we also know our space is O of 1. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next